What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. But before we get into it, I'm planning to start uploading Ultimate Team videos again. So let me know in the comments below what kind of Ultimate Team series should I do on my channel, which would be the most interesting to watch for you guys. And the first big news is that Manchester City will allow Joe Hart to join a rival top 6 club in the Premier League. They came out with this mainly because they know that Joe Hart's wages are so high that other clubs in the Premier League, below the top 6 won't be able to afford his wages. And also, I think Joe Hart doesn't want to go to play abroad permanently. He's on a season-long loan at Torino at the moment, but I think Joe Hart would absolutely love to join Liverpool, and the Mirror is reporting that Liverpool are very interested in him. I think it would be a major upgrade on Mignolet. Simon Mignolet won't get much better. I think he's 28 years old and he always has a mistake in him, or 2 or 10. Last season he contributed to 10 goals conceded, and I'm still not happy that Mignolet is apparently now our first choice goalkeeper. I think we need an upgrade, and I think Jurgen Klopp is looking at Joe Hart. Man City want more than £20 million for Joe Hart, which could be a little bit steep for Liverpool, but Liverpool need a very good goalkeeper, and Joe Hart would be, I think, a brilliant replacement for Mignolet. And frankly, we are not able to sign, a world-class goalkeeper like somebody like Neuer or De Gea. And look at other top 6 clubs, they all have great goalkeepers. Petr Cech, even though he's declining a little bit, but Hugo Lloris, De Gea, Courtois, these goalkeepers are all better goalkeepers than Liverpool's goalkeeper. So I think we need Joe Hart, and frankly, there is not very often when a player of Joe Hart's quality becomes available. So I think we should do everything in our powers to get Joe Hart. And Man City will also, I think, try to sign a new goalkeeper, because basically they dropped Bravo. He's not the first choice anymore because he made so many mistakes. Willy Caballero started in the Champions League recently, and in the Premier League as well. So Barcelona, are laughing, I guess, because they got £70 million for Bravo, and Barcelona have also a great goalkeeper. So let me know, guys, would you be happy with Joe Hart if we signed him in the summer? I would be extremely happy. I just want Mignolet to be sold and be done with it. He's just not a Liverpool quality goalkeeper, in my honest opinion. I think he's not a goalkeeper who would you want in your team while trying to build a squad to challenge for the Premier League title, to challenge for the Champions League. This is what the mindset of Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool fans must be. We need to build a squad capable of challenging for these titles. And very interesting, the Express is reporting that Liverpool are ready to activate the 43 million release clause of Athletic Bilbao forward Iñaki Williams, who is a very, very talented player. He's 22 years old. He has recently been called up to the Spanish national team, but I don't think he's worth 43 million. For 43 million in today's market, you need to sign a player who is ready to score like 10-15 goals, and Iñaki Williams only scored like 4 or 5 goals this season. But he still has almost half a season to go, and he's a very, very big talent. His potential is huge, and I think Jurgen Klopp could develop him, but not for 43 million. I think we should be maybe trying to get him for 20-25 million. I think that's more his value. I would love if Liverpool would go in and sign him. I want either Iñaki Williams or Quincy Promes or Julian Brandt, or maybe 2 of those 3 guys who could improve our side massively. And also Liverpool should be looking at getting Mbappe Lotin, who has been absolutely amazing for Monaco recently, and we need to get these stars before they get to that world-class level. That's how Liverpool could get back among the big boys, if we really go for the talent, which are pretty obvious that they are going to be huge talents. Yuri Tielemans is another player. He scored, I think, 2 goals in the Europa League recently, and they were amazing goals, and he's showing great promise. Very mature for his age. I think he's 19 years old, and he's playing for Anderlecht. So if Liverpool go in with a big offer right now, I think Tielemans could be signed up, and he could become one of the best midfielders in the world, and we could get him for a bargain. So it wouldn't be much of a gamble to sign Tielemans for something like 10-15 million, because he could be a huge talent, in my opinion. So this is what Liverpool needs to do, to try and sign the next big thing, to try and sign the next Luis Suarez, or the next, Sadio Mane, or the next player who, before they come to England, to another club. Because imagine if Tielemans goes to, I don't know, goes to Southampton, he has 2 good seasons, and then Liverpool have to pay double the money to get him in. So I think Liverpool should go in right now and get these types of players. Also, very interesting, I'm not sure how reliable this is, but Liverpool are reportedly lining up a swoop for Pedro Obiang, who is a West Ham midfielder, and they are rumored to be asking for £80 million, 18 and not 80. And he's a Spanish midfielder, 24 years old. He has been impressive for West Ham, but I think we need to sign, better players, because he hasn't really stood out for West Ham. I would like Liverpool to go for like Chekui Kouyaté. I'm not sure if I spell or pronounce his name right, but I think that's the kind of player that could be an improvement. I'm not sure about Pedro Obiang, and this is not very good. The Daily Mail is reporting that Real Madrid are also interested in German midfielder Julian Brandt. Jurgen Klopp is a huge fan of Brandt. He's 20 years old, and he played really well, even though Bayer Leverkusen lost 4-2 to Atletico Madrid. What a great game that was as well. But he was, impressive on the ball. He was running at the Atletico Madrid defense, and Brandt is on the short list of potential targets for Liverpool. And another player that we are looking at is Leicester City's Demarai Gray. And even though he's playing for Leicester City, who almost won the league last season, and now they could get relegated, which just blows my mind. How big a difference between last season and this season it is. But Demarai Gray, every time I watched Leicester, he impressed me. He's a very direct, fast, young, pacey winger who goes at the fullback, and that is exactly what Liverpool need, in my opinion. I just desperately want our players to really be brave and attack the fullback. There's so many times when Klein or James Milner has the ball, and they just don't take on the fullback because they don't have the pace, they don't have the dribbling, they don't have the agility to go past the fullback, to beat them with skill. And Sadio Mane, I think, and maybe Coutinho is the only 2 players who could really go past the defender. Firmino as well is good at it, and Origi, but we need more players like this. And Demarai Gray, he's a little bit raw, so I think he would be the perfect choice to improve our squad, because every time he played for Leicester City he was very direct. I loved watching him play. I love these kind of players, and he's not the finished product, but that means that he won't cost huge amounts of money, and he could be a brilliant squad player to improve our squad, to bring off the bench, with 30 or 25 minutes to go when the opposition fullbacks are tired. I would love him to be signed by Liverpool, I will be honest. And also another very interesting transfer news: Brazilian forward Malcolm, who is playing at Bordeaux, and he said actually that even though he has been linked with both Liverpool and Manchester United, he doesn't know anything about it. He says, "I'm very calm, I only think about Bordeaux today. I want to do my job well and give the French fans lots of joys." He was actually only signed from Corinthians in a 5 million deal. And he also has 6 goals in 30 appearances, so I don't think that this is the kind of guy who we should be looking at. I already said that we should be looking at, you know, some of the Monaco forwards like Mbappe, Lotin. Even though he would cost quite a lot of money, he would cost even more money if we don't sign him right now. So these are the kind of players that we are linked with, and also I added in my transfer targets for Liverpool, the players that I think Liverpool should go in and try and buy. So let me know, what do you think about these transfer news, and who would you sign for Liverpool? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Goodbye.